I just got my hair done in time for the launch of Megh Saul vlog. That feels exciting. I was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I used to never tell anyone that because I was embarrassed about being New Mexican. But now I love it because they make really good beer there, really good green chili, and going to visit my grandparents is my favorite. I've been an Arizona girl for the rest of my life and went to college in LA at a school none of you have ever heard of. I was a competitive cheerleader for 13 years. I had to quit because I tore my ACL the night before a competition. I coached gymnastics for 14 years and now don't do any of that, but it has transitioned into a love for yoga. I've mastered the fake smile because of all those years in cheer, and then I went through a phase where I would only make funny faces because I didn't think that my smile was pretty. I had a lot of insecurities about what it meant to be pretty and never felt that I met a standard of beauty. So there's a huge chunk of life where all my photos are like, and then one day a friend said, "You're gonna have a lot of wrinkles when you get older if you keep being so expressive." Rude thing to say. I am working on a pretty deep brow line wrinkle, but I think it's gonna be worth it if I got to smile, laugh, and my way through life. Mental health is huge for me. I got really bad anxiety and then depression when I left the house for college, right around the same time that my parents separated and got divorced. Nothing had ever been said to me about mental health, and then all of a sudden I was suffering inside my own brain. I was later diagnosed with ADHD, which makes sense and can be reflected in my project management and my resumes and sometimes just my train of thought. But learning all these things about myself has been so empowering and has helped me to let go of any shame or guilt I feel for the way that I am and really just feel fabulous about myself and unique, and also really passionate about bringing these subjects to light because when I started reading up on the statistics of people who are depressed, of people who are anxious, of people who do have ADHD, it felt like a hug because those sorts of illnesses make you feel alone and isolated, and knowing that other people were going through the same thing I was made me feel better. Depression lives in the dark, and when you get some of this stuff out and you say it out loud, you take away its power. And so even if you're not in a place where you're ready to do those things, maybe hearing me talk about it will be helpful or will inspire you to flip the camera on yourself and flip the bird to some of these bad feelings. Our brains don't run us. After completing my first year of college, I adopted a Maltese and named him Louie. He's adorable and hilarious. He definitely runs the house. I probably was not ready for the responsibility of owning a dog, but he saved my life with his loyalty and friendship. I think that having a dog is one of the best things that you can do for yourself if you struggle with loneliness or companionship, etc., etc. He has been such a godsend. He's 9 years old now and an integral part of our family. I met my husband John when I was bartending at a craft beer bar. He was the fanciest guy that ever came in his Ralph Lauren polo with his really good manners. And I didn't even think anything of it because someone like that would not be interested in me, given my rough around the edges exterior and my short shorts and high socks and general badass cover-up behavior. So I thought he just really liked the bar when he kept coming in night after night. I actually met him the night I put in my 2 weeks, and he kind of courted me for those 2 weeks, and then we ended up going on a few dates and falling in love really quickly. We just celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary and are really passionate about being honest in that marriage can be awesome. And I feel like when we got engaged, people just said, "Oh, the ball and chain," and told us all these bad things that could happen during marriage. But marriage is awesome, and we plan to tell you about it when possible. I'm passionate about travel and photography. I'm really excited to be making this vlog, and though this is my first experience with video recording and editing since high school, I make you a solemn promise that the quality will only continue to improve. Thanks for watching, check out my channel, and I'd love to hear what you think. XO, Meg.